Eh mais t'es un ouf! Putain, sois pas relou! If you feel you should understand these sentences, but you're not quite sure, like the words sound familiar, but not exactly, it is because I'm using VERLAN. And today, I'm going to tell you everything there is to know about VERLAN. Bonjour tout le monde, I'm Cassie, your French tutor, so you can discover France the French way. And now is the perfect time to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel already if you like very short and concise lessons like this one. So we're going to talk about VERLAN. What is it? VERLAN, à l'envers, means backwards or upside down. You know, it's just not how it should be. So, origin of VERLAN. Where does it come from? We start with the word à l'envers. À l'envers being backwards, upside down. We take off à. We just keep l'envers. So what do we do? Up, split in two, l'en et vers. So it becomes VERLAN. The S being silent, remember you don't need it. VERLAN. And for some reason, l'en with the E became l'en with the A. VERLAN. There are really 4 words that I would say are extremely common and the rest a bit less. And to be fair, I'm still discovering new words every day on TV, on the internet, all the time. So one thing, VERLAN is really spoken French. It is not grammatically correct. It is not exactly like proper French that you would use, for example, with, I don't know, with your boss or with people you really want to make a good impression with. Not really. But with friends, with people you feel casual with, no problem at all. One thing though, my students, when they learn VERLAN, they tend to overdo it. So I would say work with context and practice French with native French speakers. You will see how often or not they use it. Another thing, I'm pretty sure I will see that soon. Yeah, but VERLAN is only for young people. I'm 30 years old. My grandpa is the one who taught me VERLAN, so that is not exactly true. Or it was true quite some time ago, but nowadays it is for everybody. So as I was saying, there are 4 words that we use a lot. Ouf, being the VERLAN of fou. What you do is that you will split it in, well, here 2, because it is a very short word. What you do for VERLAN is that you switch them and you obtain ouf. T'es un ouf? It can be positive or not. It means you're crazy. It can be like crazy, surprising in a very positive way, but it can also be like, are you crazy? Are you insane? T'es un ouf? So I guess the intonation helps a lot to understand what you mean or what the person you're talking with means. We have relou. So we have lourd, heavy, lourd. What's gonna happen is that you put the last one, r, before. So first, remember the silent letter? We don't need it. Okay. But relou, well, I do pronounce it that way, but not all the time. It may be tricky to pronounce, so we add I. And it becomes relou. Relou. Relou is very, very negative. So lourd means heavy. And somebody who is un relou is extremely annoying. J'ai rencontré un relou l'autre jour. Il était tellement relou. Extremely annoying. Like it is a weight on your shoulders. That's how annoying they are. And you know, for women in the streets, when a man talks to us when we do not want to and we just want to mind our own business, ce sont des relous. Des gros relous. Yeah, you can exaggerate. Gros relou. So we have ouf, relou, vénère. Vénère is the VERLAN of énervé, upset, angry. Sometimes you can actually take off letters. So we split it in 3. É, ner, V. But if we do that, the first syllable, é, is kind of redundant because we already have a é. So we take it off and it becomes vénère. Je suis vénère. Il m'a vénère. Like, he got me so upset. Always negative, you can guess so. Je me suis vénère. I got upset. That I can hear it all the time. Vénère. And one that I think is kind of becoming outdated. I still hear it, but less and less. Chambé. C'est chambé. That is very positive. It means it's great. It's really good. C'est chambé. Though it comes from méchant, and méchant means mean. So it shouldn't be positive, but it kind of became positive. It works the same with silent letters. So for example, méchant. The T, you don't pronounce it. So look what's going to happen. Méchant becomes chambé in verlan. But that T, because it is at the end of the word, in méchant, we don't say it. Though here it's not at the end of the word, but remember that verlan is based on pronunciation. It is oral, not really written, so we can just take it off to keep the sound chant and not chante. Chambé. And then you have others that are less frequent. You can hear them less often, but still, there are people that use them, so it's good to be able to recognize these words. Bizarre or bizarre. So bizarre. I guess you know what I'm going to do. And it becomes zarbi. Zarbi. Again, you can use context. So if you hear a sentence and in the middle of this sentence there is a word that sounds a bit weird, like you kind of feel you should understand what the other person is saying, but not quite, try to put the words backwards and maybe you will understand it better. Otherwise, just ask. Like, if you're not talking to mean people, they should just answer. Now I'm gonna give you 3 words and you're gonna guess what is the original word. So we start with cimer. What is cimer? You probably guessed it. Merci. Again, this one is not that frequent, but I've heard it several times. Cimer. Then we have tu es dans le turfu. Le turfu. That would be le futur. So like, wow, you're so advanced. Or, you know, in a less positive way, I cannot follow your thoughts. Like you're out of space. C'est dans le turfu. And last one, tu m'as fait gaulerie. Tu m'as fait gaulerie. This one is less easy. C'est tu m'as fait rigoler. Je rigole. I'm laughing. So gaulerie. And then you use it as an infinitive verb. Tu m'as fait gaulerie. So I hope you like this short lesson. I hope you understand a bit better how verlan works and that you will be able to recognize it in the future. Do not worry, it comes with time and practice. So if it sounds too weird now, it will be better later. And if you want to know a bit more about slang in general, in French of course, I recommend you watch this video next. Donc à la semaine prochaine. Salut!